cutscene the first couple of seconds. But here we go, first game of today. We are in Group D in the WGL March Open Qualifier. And ChiMiko is playing against Saber, a new Night Elf. I, at least, have never seen before. Walking into the creeps. Whoops. We've seen that sometimes. You want to be skirting the edges here. Be a little bit more careful to not get attacked. Now the keeper has taken some damage. And denied one of the creeps with the Ancient of War. Oh no. That means he is not going to be level 2. Not a good start here for Saber at all. Could have been level 2 here. Should have been level 2 here, to be honest. But creep camp didn't go flawlessly for him. So now he only has the treants, not the entangle. I think we can turn the in-game sound up a little, right? Pretty low. Okay. That should be better. Creep camp is cleared. It also took a little while for ChiMiko, actually, to get this one. Oh, nice block from ChiMiko. Signature move. ChiMiko, probably the best blocks in the entire scene. Insane what this guy can do. How he can manipulate the pathing. Oh, one more peasant kill almost. Archer. Almost got the kill there. Keeper is super low HP though. This harassment so far hasn't done too much. He killed one peasant. Oh, nice. He sends the low HP one on the other side. Blocks the way with another peasant. The buddy system. Working out well here. They're protecting each other. Nice to see. This is what we've been seeing more and more recently. Ever since the Doyu Thunder and Fire Cup, pretty much. That human side early expanding again against Night Elf. Whereas in the past, it looked like it was just completely hopeless. And it was all about one base. And of course here on 1.30.4, the Keeper and a lot of other Night Elf stuff has been nerfed a little bit as well. So that should help, I suppose. So, Keeper, you want to get level 3 as quickly as possible with this hero. When you can acquire it in a timely manner, the power level you can hit with that, with the Alchemist second, is absolutely insane. But the creep didn't go too well, the harassment didn't go too well. So far this early game, which is drawing to a close, hasn't looked that promising for Saber. Nice footy scout here is gonna check out what the keeper's up to. 6 archers, that's a lot. What's the tech gonna be? Tier 2 about to finish. Oh, he gets the Flute of Accuracy though. Absolutely amazing item here for these mass archers. 7 archers now. But seems like he's gonna stop at 7. And now it's time for the Alchemist, of course. AM is level 3. He's pretty strong. But with the Acid Bomb and the Archer Focus Fire here, the Footman. He's diving in with these footies. Is that the right call? This could be questionable. Let's see how he handles them. Pulling them back now as they're starting to drop low. He's not even going to lose too many. Not feeding too much experience. May actually survive with all of them. And Lightning Shield being cast here. Both of the charges. However, now the AM in trouble right here. He has some tankiness thanks to the ring and the gauntlets. He doesn't even have to pop that TP. The keeper's out of mana. Disregarding the greater mana potion. So he holds on to the teleport scroll, which is very important. The only way and means of his to stay alive reliably. Want to hold on to that for as long as you can. ChiMiko, is he teching? He is, but it only just started. For the time being, he has merely Footman to defend along with the Archmage. And militia support from the main. Could be called if need be. There are quite a few peasants here to come in for the support. No counter expansion, by the way. Saber is going double wind. He's gonna go all in with a push. Talon Archer push against the expansion. This is a classic Night Elf strategy. Even in the days before the Keeper with Demon Hunter and Naga, we used to see this a lot. And now we're gonna see it with a new hero combo of the Night Elves. But ChiMiko now moving forward with his Footman, which may again still be easy prey. Keeper though still not level 3. This is one of the slowest level 3 keepers we've seen in a while. Wisps getting taken out. We're supposed to come either for Detonate or perhaps For Ancient Protectors even. Well, I guess he doesn't have a Hunter Soul, right? So, no Ancient Protectors. And these footies, how are they doing so much? They're supposed to get shredded by this Keeper Alchemist plus Archer combo. But they're... yeah, ChiMiko's getting so much mileage out of them. They may end up dying here, but he's finding kills of his own. He's taking out the Archer, which is such a big deal. And more importantly, he is forcing the engagement away from his expansion. So it can be safely set up here with a nice SimCity wall of farms, towers in the back. Usually, against an Archer talent push, it's all about towers. If you have 3 towers up in each base, you should be safe. The game should be yours. If there's no counter-expansion transition coming from the Night Elf. And as we can see, that's not the case. Tier 2 only. Massing units only. No expansion anywhere in sight. Home Saber certainly got a clock running here for himself. He has to win this game soon. Very soon. And the later it gets, the better it is obviously for ChiMiko. Once Sanctums come up, which are on the way right now, and he has a good number of breakers. Breakers are usually the super hard counter to this. The Night Elf has to win before there's a decent number of breakers out. Say 5 maybe. 4 or 5 breakers. Normally then the game is utterly unwinnable. And as I said, the window's closing. He has to make something work right now. At the shop, he wanted to go for the consumables, but guess what? ChiMiko, with a forced move out here on the other side of the map, was able to retreat. Get those consumables now. Invul on the Panda second, which is rather unusual. Perhaps he's expecting glaives? That's of course not the case. Here come the Wisps for the detonate. The Panda is dry with this, but the AM has so much mana. Oh my god. And he's got Blizzard. I didn't even see the Tome of Retraining he was going for, but the Blizzard now so good against this backline. This is actually a brilliant call. And he's got Ice and Fire here as well, getting ready for the new Game of Thrones season. Gets the hero kill. Breath of Fire, Blizzard. How are you supposed to engage into that with these low HP units? Archers and Talons. GG. 1-0 for ChiMiko. Looking rather easy. Less than 10 minutes. Convincing fashion. Honestly, what we were expecting. But still, well done. Pretty poor start there. Of course, we have to say, Keeper, Ancient of War deny. That's not allowed to happen. But it does, even on the best level. Even to the very best of them. And walking into the creeps. Maybe a little bit of nervousness there. Not, you know, crossing all his T's and dotting all his I's. There was certainly room for improvement there, but there's going to be a second chance for Home Saber. This is a best of 3. This is all going to be best of 3s today. Not just best of 1s. Thank you very much, Nuhiro Masuda, for the sub. I saw your name before, didn't I? But seems to be your first time sub. And Enter for the host. Thank you very much as well. I think I need a haircut, guys. What do you think? Like, it's getting pretty thick on the sides. Oh. Yeah, I think I need to go. Again, we have a bit of a delay today. The admins have introduced a new rule that they do want a stream delay for these qualifiers. Which is, of course, very understandable. That ensures more fair conditions. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. Did I miss the game? No, I don't think so. Whew, I did not. Okay, okay. Sometimes slips my mind. We have to manually join these games here. But it's all good. So, let's see if we have any updates here from the other games. Lubber is leading 1-0 versus Hurricane Bow. Okay. I would not have expected this. Did we perhaps choose the wrong game? Well, depending on how Lubber does, we may still be able to join in later. Lubber from Bulgaria is also competing here. In case you guys didn't know. Other than that, there seem to be... Meteor defeated 15 Sway with 1-0, or leads with 1-0. And that's it so far. Alright, we have our second map coming up. Amazonia, the go-to map for Night Elves. Amazing for the Keeper. We've seen this so many games. I want to say already hundreds of times. I don't know if I've casted hundreds of Keeper AZ games though. That's probably an exaggeration, but I've certainly seen dozens. Keeper gets level 2 instantly. Keeper goes to this camp, Level 3 instantly. However, you can try to, in quotes, punish that if you go for a fast expansion. If you go for fast expansion, the Keeper will be too late if he is trying to go for level 3 creep. However, of course, there may very well be a Wisp Scout over here detonating against the water elementals, and the Keeper can abandon the creeping earlier and go for harassment. And that can be very painful indeed. Very, very painful. Already last game, we saw Home Saber going for the quick harass of the expansion. But there, yeah, he wasn't level 2 when he was supposed to be level 2. So hopefully this time around with the Ancient of War, he's going to have better execution. And with that, a better start into the early game.
A player's forces are under attack.
We always like to judge here how good the lightning shield creeps are being executed. It's pretty good. 2 out of 3. Not the perfect Law Liot lightning shield creep, but it's good enough, I suppose. And he's playing it safe as well. Does not want to deny any experience here. Ooh, again, I was kind of close with the lightning shield. Claws, +6. Very good for the Keeper here early on. Level 2 right away. And not even finishing the green camp here, as it seems. Lets the Treants do that by themselves. Level 2 for the AM as well. Starting off with some nice items for himself. Also, the mantle and the gloves. Not too bad at all. Footman scouting will be lost. Is he going for the expansion? Yes, he is. And there's no scout here. No scout wisp. That's a big mistake. There should absolutely be a scout wisp over here. And with a footy in the main, by the way, yes, he lost him. But with that, ChiMiko knew that the Keeper was pretty much far away from his side. So the Keeper, yes, he's running south now. But he's only going to be coming in once the camp is already dead. He can, of course, still find some kills. But it's not going to be as difficult for ChiMiko to deal with as it would have been if he had been a little earlier. There he comes in. By level 3 AM already. With a greater mana, by the way. So plenty of water elementals to be coming in. We have a mercenary pull here. Shadow Priest being picked up by the Night Elf. Oh, whoops. One Wisp is gonna die for this. But only level 1 Keeper. Level 2, of course, I mean. Level 2 Keeper. So, he decided to harass the expansion rather than creeping to level 3. But with that, only got 1 peasant kill. And if he hadn't done that, he could have been level 3 by now. So, yeah, the movement patterns here, I guess is what I should call it, are not looking the most efficient so far for Home Saber. Once again, ChiMiko seems to be getting off to a good start. This is a remarkably unpunished expansion, considering this is Amazonia. Thank you very much, Crooksy, with the 14 months. He says, go, go, lubber. Did he deny the water elemental? I don't think so. Keeper suddenly has a lot of experience. That Shadow Priest with the Dispels coming in and another water elemental kill. Suddenly he's level 3 basically. He's gonna get it here from the Murlocs. And then these footmen could be dying very quickly indeed. What's the Moon Juice looking like? Not that great, honestly, so the Keeper certainly can't go to full mana with this. He's taking out another footy, though. I like how ChiMiko is playing around the mana of the Keeper. He's like, yeah, you can kill 1 or 2 of my footmen, but you can't kill all of them. Of course, he's going to be making more and more because of a little mana that the Keeper still has. More Water Elementals. May have to detonate more of the Wisps here against this. Yes, he's feeding the Keeper some experience with these, but he's level 3 now already, so it doesn't even matter that much, I guess. And taking out archers would be a big deal. Kills another one right there, saving 2 footies over here. This one will be lost. But he's getting these archers here. I think 1 so far, maybe 2. This one will be healed, but this is all moon juice that is required to keep these archers alive. And so many Wisp detonates, dude. Oh my god, here's another one. Lumber is looking good though for Home Saber. But 19 supply. Only 19 supply. Shredder for him. Economically, he really doesn't need him. He has more than enough lumber. If this is an economic shredder, this is definitely a bad choice. As you guys may know, I have a bit of a hatred going on against the shredder. I think this is a... What's the right term? A bait, oftentimes. Yes, he gives you infinite lumber very soon, but he costs 400 gold almost. Especially when you're going for timing attacks, or all-ins or something, or even if you just need to hold on. This is 400 gold. That doesn't do much. Yes, you can bring him to the fight, but he's not worth 400 gold in the fight, not even close. Shredder, of course, is excellent in 2-base versus 2-base, macro-oriented games. I'm not gonna deny that. But in this game, I really don't see the effect. Also, Naga, very unusual. It's gonna have a ranged hero, I suppose, against the towers. That's better than an Alchemist would be. Shredder for ChiMiko as well. Cool thing about the Shredder for human here is he can cut through the trees quickly, and then you can more easily like move between the 2 bases. But yeah, I don't like the Shredder. In most cases. Or in a lot of cases, I should rather say. So far, this Night Elf aggression is looking totally unscary. Absolutely tame. The archer kills here resulted in only 2 archers being available now in the mid-game. Yes, the Keeper's strong, but he doesn't have mana. He never has mana. Moon Juice is looking okay, but it just turned daytime, so the region isn't going to be there at all for a long time. And, alright, we're switching gears. No aggressive play anymore. He is going tier 3. Lures. That should mean mountain giants, perhaps bears. But of course, he's 1 base versus 2. That's not a good sign. No, sorry, I didn't update the score here. Thank you, chat. Yes, it's 1-0, of course, for ChiMiko. Alchemist now instead for the Korean here. And with the acid bomb coming in, Keeper has to be careful. So does the archer. AM here with the boots. Speedily running them down. Bam, gets another kill. And the Keeper low HP. Low mana. Kind of the same for the Naga. I feel like he has to go bears just for rejuve now. 1 archer, 1 dryad, and the 2 heroes. That's all he's got. And the shredder. Which is giving him all the lumber in the world. But do you really need all the lumber in the world, my friend? I'm not so sure. And here's already a bit of a passage to go through. But actually he's sealing up the base completely. ChiMiko can certainly use the lumber. Humans, of course, historically always low on lumber.
Players' forces are under attack.
Creeping up now more and more as ChiMiko is looking to be in a very comfortable situation in this game. He could go tier 3, he could go the entire tech tree, he could go triple hero, creep up the entire map, or he could just go for a 70 supply push timing and probably kill his opponent. Dealing with mountain giants will not be too easy, but everything else should be easily killable. So he is going tier 3. Not going for the tier 2 70 push, which has really fallen out of the meta, like a long time ago. Back in 2017, And previous to that, this is pretty much what this meta was all about in this matchup. The human early expands, the Night Elf expands soon after, and then the human tries to find the timing before the Night Elf has all the resources and all the army he wants with the 70 to 75 supply timing push against the Night Elf Expo. Against the Panda from the Night Elf side and so on. That used to be played all of the time. But nowadays we see it only very, very rarely anymore. ChiMiko's getting his army up though. He's sitting in at 50 supply, still a little greedy perhaps. But his bases are looking secure. He's got towers. He's got a decent force now. But he's going to be getting harassed here with the Keeper coming in. Treants level 2. And a Mountain Giant here. The one has good siege damage and a new one is coming in as well. But still, this is like... Yes, the two MGs in front are some big boys. But the backline behind is not scary at all. And of course, MGs don't really do that much damage in the first place. Alchemist basically level 3 at this point. Really quick leveling on him. Level 4 AM, always a big help for the entire caster backline. Alright, more Mountain Giants now. But where's the damage? There's no damage. The two armies are kind of tickling each other. Riot now will finally be getting taken out. The mortar teams in the back. 2 attack upgrades already. Aiming for the heroes actually. And the heal spray as well from the Alchemist here to help out the rifles. But yeah, it's still true. Mountain Giants are hard to kill. Very hard to kill. And actually the heroes are finding some kills here. I'm surprised at how decent of a fight Home Saber is taking right here. As ChiMiko is at only 59 supply and is actually going to TP out of this. Wow. That more team though will make it away thanks to the heal spray. But these MGs, they look pretty much unkillable right now, but that's going to change. Tier 3 is going to be coming in. We're going to be getting Inner Fire. We might be getting Knights as well. Here we go, Knights are coming. So the human army is getting much, much stronger very soon. There is the master training.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you very much, B2W Clements. Gifting a sub to Zulik.
A town is under siege.
Thank you. Alright, Counter Expo coming up now, but this is truly very, very late. Can the Mountain Giant still do it? Despite the nerfs. Would be pretty amazing. They got Scourge Bone Charms for a bit more regen. They don't do that much damage in the first place to regen up a lot, but they have so much damage mitigation that every bit of healing is extremely valuable. Here comes the Paladin now. Speaking of healing, well, the Naga is very far forward. Thankful now. Podem third? What? Alright. Not very helpful for the MGs, but I guess for the Dryad and the ranged heroes. Paladin dropping low. May have to get staffed out here. I believe there is a staff ready. There is, but he's trying to keep him in the fight with the Inner Fire coming in. The upgrade is ready. Now we're gonna have plenty of armor here once it's being casted on the units and a bit more damage as well. And with the normal damage from the Knights coming in, these MGs are starting to fall. The one back here on less than 50. And ChiMiko seems to have produced the perfect army right now. Tanky Knights in the front line and the mortars and rifles for the damage behind, along with good heroes. Paladin has certainly some room to grow. I want to say room to groove, but that doesn't make sense. But he's got the heal, and heal is always welcome. Especially when you have the level 2 aura. Easy cancel. Way too much damage here to hold on to it for a long time. Alright, MGs back in the fray. How many do we have? 4 Mountain Giants. He's trying to go for the hero kill again. Dispel, however, against the Entangle and the Inner Fire right after That was nice, but he still staffs him out. Wants to be sure. Paladin now healing up back in the main. But he still has healing left, thanks to the Alchemist. Home Saber aiming for the mortar teams. Level 5 for the Keeper. Okay, not too bad, but of course there is the spell against him. Trying to run away with the Naga. Can he save her? Heal potion! Ooh, I think that was the last second transfer. The Knight's blocking the way. ChiMiko, we know him for his blocks! And he gets the kill right there, thanks to one of those blocks. Inner fire on those mortar teams. Plenty of damage with the 2 attack upgrades. Even the mountain giants can't tank everything anymore. New ones are coming in from the main. Oh, baby. The mortars against the heroes, not to be underestimated. I don't know that ChiMiko lost anything here. He dropped to 77, so I guess he lost something. But 2k gold, 2k lumber. He seems to be on cruise control now to take this game. 60 supply for the Night Elf. And the Korean human now even going into high upkeep. Playing the economic game, and then in the late was able to build the perfect force. Mountain Giants trying to walk forward. Tanky, they are still, yes. But their damage is leaving something to be desired. Is it level 3 entangle? Yes, it is. But there is the spell against it, of course. And there's nothing dying here for ChiMiko. He's got the heals. He's got the inner fire for all that damage reduction. And now he's moving forward. Into the main. 3 mortar teams still left standing. 90 supply barreling down on this Night Elf main base. And easily enough damage here to rip through these buildings. The Shredder! Maybe oh, triple Sapper! Is he gonna GG out before they kill the tree? Or is he gonna let it happen? Oh, Sapper! He's giving him inner fire before he goes in. He wants to get the wisps. He got 2 of them, I think. GG! And the 2-0 for ChiMiko.